Greetings children, welcome to the e-learning class of mathematics 10th standard. We have already discussed about pair of linear equation in two variables. As we discussed, it is in the page number 63 to 94 of Karnataka State textbook children. Children, in our previous class we have one problem, that is given the linear pair of equation, that is 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0, write another linear equation in two variable such that the geometrical representation of the pair is so formed is intersecting line, parallel line, coincident line, which means we have one equation, that is 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0. We have to write another equation such that first equation, the given equation, and what you are writing, the equation, should get intersecting lines, first condition. Second condition, they must be parallel lines. Third condition, they must be coinciding lines. First condition, let us watch this video. What is the condition for lines to intersect? The equation of a line should intersect. Just check, a1 by a2 should not be equal to b1 by b2. Children, in this video, observe the value of coefficient of x and y. Yes, you are checking 2x plus 3y is equal to 8. Another equation, 4x plus 10y is equal to 3. 5x plus 10y is equal to 3. Just check. The equation is changing, but we are getting many equations such that these two lines intersect. We won't get only one equation. Here we are getting more than two equations. For condition to satisfy the intersecting lines, there are so many equations. Just check, a1 by a2 should not be equal to b1 by b2. Yes, here 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0. Another equation, 5x plus y minus 3 is equal to 0. Or we can write it as 2x plus 3y is equal to 8 and 5x plus y is equal to 3. Let's check another condition, children. Here the condition to be parallel. The condition to get parallel is, yes, observe the video. It should be a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 but not equal to c1 by c2. Observe here, children. 2x plus 3y is equal to 8, given equation. 2x plus 3y is equal to 3. Okay, it is parallel. 4x plus 6y is equal to 3. It is also parallel. Just observe here. 2x plus 3y is equal to 1. It is also parallel here, children. And you have to remember the condition for lines to be parallel is a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 must not equal to c1 by c2. Children, next condition. a1 by a2, b1 by b2, c1 by c2, condition for coinciding lines. What is the condition for coinciding lines? Observe the video, children. It is, observe the video, for coinciding means a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, that is equal to c1 by c2. Observe those two equations. 2x plus 3y is equal to 8, another one is also 2x plus 3y is equal to 8. If both the equations are same, then the lines are coinciding, which means they are, yes, overlapping on each other, children. Here Mary is telling to Manu that, Manu, I purchased one notebook and one pen for rupees 40. She don't know the cost of pen or book separately, but she purchased one notebook and pen for 40. And Manu is telling, Mary, I also purchased 3 notebooks and 2 pens for rupees 90 in the same store. Observe here, children. Both purchased some notebooks and pens, but they don't know the cost of individual pen or notebook. Here they are discussing, oh, then what is the cost of each book and each pen? Mary is asking. Manu is telling, he too don't know. Come, let's ask our teacher. They went to teacher for their clarification, children. Teacher is telling, let us assume the cost of each book is rupees x, because we don't know. And in algebra, we know very well the unknown quantities, unknown things, unknown quantities are represented by x and y. and assume the cost of each pen is y. Usually we represent in x and y, children. Mary bought one book and one pen for rupees 40, which means 1x plus 1y is equal to 40, because we know the cost of book is x and cost of pen is y. So 1x plus 1y is equal to 40 here. And again, Manu bought 3 books and 2 pens for rupees 90, which means 3x plus 2y is equal to 90. 3x plus 2y is equal to 90. Children, we have to find out the values of x and y. These are called as pair of linear equations. Here we have to find out the value of x and value of y here, children. So let take both equations. 1x plus 1y is equal to 40. Assume this as equation number 1. And 3x plus 2y is equal to 90. Assume this as equation number 2. Now, how can we solve for x and y? We already know how to solve for x and y. For getting the solution of pair of simultaneous linear equations, we have many methods. That is geometric method and algebraic methods also. In geometric way, it is called as graphical method. Graphical method. But in algebraic, we have 3 methods. One is elimination method, another one is substitution method, another one is cross multiplication method. Children, for the examination point of view, this year examination point of view, elimination, you have to give more importance to elimination method and graphical method. Compulsory, children. It is one of the compulsory question in your examination also. So now, for this session, we just discuss about elimination method, which is one of the very important method for getting solutions of pair of linear equations, children. What is elimination method? Just let us solve this by using elimination method. We have 1x plus 1y is equal to 40, yes, 3x plus 2y is equal to 90, but here the coefficient of x or coefficient of y is not equal in both the equations. Just observe here, in first equation the coefficient of x is 1 and in second equation coefficient of x is 3, whereas in first equation coefficient of y is 1 and in second equation coefficient of y is 2. So, in order to solve these equations or in order to solve x and y, we have to make the coefficient of x or y equal. Anyone is required. So, here I am going to make the coefficient of x equal. So, multiply equation number 1 with 3 so that we get the value of 3x. So, multiply first equation by 3. What we get? 1x plus 1y is equal to 40. When we are multiplying anything to the equation, we have to multiply both the sides, that is LHS and RHS. So 3x plus 2y is equal to 90. This is the second equation. So, we get first equation again. We get first equation as 3x plus 3 into 1, 3y, 40 into 3, that is 120, children. So, 3x plus 3y is equal to 120. Assume this as equation number 3 and I am writing the equation number 2 as it is, that is 3x plus 2y is equal to 90. We have to add or subtract equations based on the signs of the coordinates which are equal. Here the sign of 3x, both the signs are plus. So, in order to make it as opposite sign, so I am subtracting equation number 2 with equation number 3, so that I may get, yes, observe here, children. To eliminate x, because the coefficients of x are same, subtract equation number 2 from equation number 3. While subtracting, the sign will become opposite, that is, if it is plus sign, it becomes minus sign, if it is minus, it becomes plus. Here all are plus signs, so all become minus. 3x and 3x get cancelled, which means 3x minus 3x is equal to 0. 3y minus 2y is equal to 1y. 120 minus 90 is equal to 30. So, y is equal to 30. Here we got the cost of pen. The cost of one pen is rupees 30. So, it is easy to find out the cost of x when we know the value of y. So, substitute the value of y in equation 1 or in equation 2. You may substitute in any equation, children. Here I am going to substitute the value of y in equation number 1, so that what is equation number 1? 1x plus 1y is equal to 40, and in the place of y I am going to substitute the value of y, that is 30. 1x plus 1 into 30 is equal to 40. Take 30 right side, which becomes minus 1x is equal to 40 minus 30, 1x is equal to 10, which means x is equal to 10. Here the cost of each book is also 10 rupees. So, next let us take one more example, children. The ratio of income of two persons is 9:7. The ratio of income of two persons is 9:7, and the ratio of their expenditure is 4:3. Observe, children, observe carefully, because in this elimination method or in this chapter, the writing of equations is very important. If you write equations properly, then you get the solution exactly. So, here observe, the ratio of income of two persons is 9:7. The 9:7 is the ratio of income, and ratio of their expenditure is 4:3. If each one of them manages to save rupees 2000 per month, find their monthly income. Let us assume the income may be x, and one person income is 9x, another person income is 7x, and just assume the expenditure is y. So, one person expenditure is 4y, another person's expenditure is 3y. So, if we subtract, that is 9x minus 4y is equal to 2000. Why? They will save 2000, both will save 2000. So, first equation is like this, 9x minus 4y is equal to 2000, and second equation is 7x minus 3y is equal to 2000. Children, again I am stressing, writing equation, writing proper equation is very important here, children. So, we know the coefficients of x or coefficient of y is different here also. The coefficient of x in first equation is 9, coefficient of y in first equation is minus 4, and coefficient of x in second equation 7, coefficient of y in second equation minus 3. So, in order to make the coefficients equal, I will multiply first equation by 3 and second equation by 4, so that make the coefficients of y equal. So, when I multiply equation number 1 with 3, I will get like this, 9x minus 4y is equal to 2000 into 3, and second equation becomes 7x minus 3y is equal to 2000 into 4. Then, when I multiply both sides, that is LHS and RHS, equation number 1 becomes like this, that is 27x minus 12y is equal to 6000, and equation number 2 becomes 28x minus 12y is equal to 8000. Let us assume this as equation number 3 and equation number 4. Now, observe here, children, the signs of x and y are same, that is, even when I multiply, make the coefficient of y equal. So, the signs are also minus only here. So, I am going to subtract equation number 3 from equation number 4 to eliminate y, children. So, I will interchange. I will first write equation number 4, that is 28x minus 12y is equal to 8000, and equation number 3, that is 27x minus 12y is equal to 6000. Now, I want to subtract. When I subtract, already know the signs will interchange, the opposite signs will come, that is, if plus it is plus and it becomes minus, and if it is minus it becomes plus. So, 28x minus 27x becomes 1x, 12y and 12y get cancelled. So, x is equal to 8000 minus 6000, that is 2000. We got the value of x as 2000. Now, substitute the value of x in either equation number 1 or in equation number 2, so that we get the value of y here, children. So, 9 into 2000 minus 4y is equal to 2000, that is 9 into 2000 becomes 18,000. 18,000 minus 4y is equal to 2000, and I will send 4y to right side and 2000 to left side. It becomes 4y is equal to 18,000 minus 2000, that is 4y is equal to 16,000. So, now we have to find out the value of y. So, y is equal to 16,000 divided by 4. Y is equal to 16,000 divided by 4, that is y is equal to 16,000 by 4 means 4 ones are 4 fours are 4,000. So, y is equal to 4,000. Children, we got the value of x as 2000 and we get the value of y as 4,000. Let us cross check this, children. Verification. We have one condition, that is a ratio of income of two persons is 9:7 and ratio of their expenditure is 4:3. Just to check, 9x is to 7x, that is 9 into 2000 is to 7 into 2000, that is 18,000 is to 14,000. When we simplify, it is 9:7. Again 4y is to 3y. 4y means 4 into 4,000, 3y means 3 into 4,000, which means 16,000 is to 12,000, that is 4:3 also. Children, let us verify in another way. Here each of them manages to save rupees 2000 per month, which means 9x minus 4y is equal to 2000. 9 into 2000 minus 4 into 4000 is equal to 2000. 18,000 minus 16,000 is equal to 2000. 2000 is equal to 2000. Right, children, that is LHS is equal to RHS. Let us verify in terms of second person, that is 7x minus 3y is equal to 2000. 7 into 2000 minus 3 into 4000 is equal to 2000, that is 14,000 minus 12,000 is equal to 2000. 2000 is equal to 2000, that is LHS is equal to RHS. Here the verification may not be important in the examination, but if you do verification, it is very good. So, let us see one more example here, children. The sum of digits of 2-digit number is 9. Observe here, there is a 2-digit number and the sum of those 2 digits is 9. Also 9 times this number is twice the number obtained by reversing the order of these digits. 9 times this number is equal to twice the number obtained by reversing the order of these 2 digits. If we reverse the order of these 2 digits and multiply by 2, which is equal to 9 times the first number. So, how to get this solution? First we have to write equation. So, just observe, let unit digit and 10 digits of this number be x and y. Unit digit be x and 10 digit be y. So, the number is 10y plus x. 10y, why 10y? Y is in tens place. So, 10y plus x. After reversing this one, what we get? 10x plus y. We just reverse it, 10x plus y. So, now let us go for the condition. The sum of digits of 2-digit number, it is 2-digit number. The sum of these 2 digits is 9. So, we will write this equation as x plus y, that is y plus x, whatever you write, y plus x is equal to 9. Let us assume this as equation number 1. Second condition is there, 9 times this number is twice the number obtained by reversing the order of digit. 9 times the number means 10y plus x, we know it, 9 times, 9 into 10y plus x is equal to twice the number obtained by reversing these 2 digits, that is 10x plus y. Understand? This is how we have to write the equation. 9 into 10y plus x is equal to 2 into 10x plus y. So, on simplification we get 90y plus 9x, 20x plus 2y. So, just interchange these two, or you may take all RHS part to left hand side. What we get? 90y minus 2y plus 9x minus 20x is equal to 0. Now, on simplification I get 90y minus 2y means 88y, 9x minus 20x is equal to minus 11x. In total I get 88y minus 11x is equal to 0. I will take 11 as common factor, that is 11 into 8y minus x is equal to 0. On simplification I will send this 11 to right side. So, it becomes 8y minus x is equal to 0 by 11, that is equal to 0. We know if we divide 0 by anything we get the value 0 only. So, we get the equation number 2 as 8y minus x is equal to 0. We get two equations now. By adding these two equations, what we get? X plus y is equal to 9 minus x plus 8y is equal to 0. On adding, I will get x and x get cancels, 8y plus 1y, that is 9y, 9y is equal to 9, y is equal to 9 divided by 9, that is 1. So, I got the value of y as 1. Now, substitute or put the value of y in equation number 1. What we get? X plus y is equal to 9. I got y value, that is 1. X plus 1 is equal to 9. X is equal to 9 minus 1, that is x is equal to 8. So, I got the value of x as 8. So, recall children, the number is 10y plus x, 10 into 1 plus 8, that is 18. I got that number, that is 18. Now, just to verify it children, when we add these two digits, that is 1 plus 8, what we get? 9. Yes, 1 plus 8 I get 9. First condition satisfied. 9 times this number is equal to twice the number when I get interchange the digits, that is 9 into 18 is equal to 2 into 81. Just check children, 18 9s are 162 and 2 into 81, that is also 162. So, now children, our solution is exactly correct. This is how we have to verify children. So, we will take one more example children. Next question, 5 years ago Noori was thrice as old of Sonu. 10 years later Noori will be twice as old as Sonu. How old are Noori and Sonu? Just write the equations here children. The writing of equation is very important. Again I am stressing, let the present age of Noori be x years and the present age of Sonu be y years. The condition, 5 years ago Noori was thrice as old as Sonu. So, Noori age x minus 5 is equal to 3 into y minus 5. On simplification, x minus 3y is equal to minus 10. This is the first equation. Just 3y minus 15. When I send plus 5 to right side, it becomes minus 10. So, x minus 3y is equal to minus 10. Assume this as equation number 1. Second condition, 10 years later, which means x plus 10 is equal to twice, that is 2 into y plus 10. Why I am taking plus 10? It is 10 years later. So, on simplification, x plus 10 is equal to 2y plus 20. Send 10 to right side, that and y to left side, that is x minus 2y is equal to plus 10, that is equation number 2. Subtract equation number 1 with equation number 2, that is x minus 2y is equal to 10, x minus 3y is equal to minus 10. On subtract, which means the signs will interchange, minus become plus, plus becomes minus, and x cancels. 3y minus 2y, that is y. 10 plus 10, that is 20. So, I got the value of y as 20, children. Substitute the value of y in either equation number 1 or in equation number 2. Here I am substituting in equation number 2. So, that x minus 2y is equal to 10, x minus 2 into y means 20 is equal to 10, x minus 40 is equal to 10. Send this minus 40 to RHS, which becomes x is equal to 10 plus 40, that is x is equal to 40 plus 10 means 50. So, that here we got the values of x and y. Now, the age of Noori, hence the present age of Noori, that is x is 50 and the present age of Sonu is 20. This is how we have to solve the equations, children. Let us practice some problems. Take a note of these problems, children. Practice it. Show the answers to your teacher. The first problem, a 2-digit number is 4 more than 6 times the sum of its digit. If 18 is subtracted from the number, the digits are reversed. Find the number. Remember the conditions. Here 2 conditions are given, children. 2-digit number is 4 more than 6 times the sum of its digit, and if 18 is subtracted from that number, then the digits will become reversed. Find the number. So, second problem, 10 years hence, a man's age will be twice the age of his son. 10 years ago, man was 4 times as old as his son. Find their present ages. So, next problem, children. The sum of a 2-digit number and the number obtained by reversing the digits is 99. If the digits differ by 3, find the number. So, next question. A father is 3 times as old as his son. In 12 years of time, he will be twice as old as his son. Find their present ages. So, here I solved 3 examples and 2 from exercise problem also. In exercise number 3.4, you have some problems, children. You just try to solve using elimination method, so that if you got any discrepancy, you show it to your subject teacher and rectify all the problems, children. Thank you. Till now, it is Girish KS, Assistant High School Teacher, Government High School, Jalige, Devanahalli Taluk. Thank you, children.